In the previous lesson, you saw how we can go from grams of an element or molecule to moles of an element or molecule. In this activity, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going from moles to grams. So if given a certain amount of moles of an element or molecule, how many grams will it weigh? Now this process is pretty similar. We're just going to change one thing slightly, and we'll be able to do this conversion. Okay, so let's read the question that we have here. It says, how many grams of iron are in 28 moles of iron? Right, so I want you to pause the video and see if you can find out which is our given and which is our wanted. Okay, so we have two pieces of information here. We have 28 moles of iron, and we want to know grams of iron. So in this case, we are given 28 moles of iron. That's the value that they gave us. So in the given part, I'm going to put 28 moles of iron. And iron is Fe. That's the atomic symbol for iron. I'm going to put this over 1. And my wanted is grams of iron. So G of Fe, grams of iron, goes in my wanted column. Okay, because they want to know how many grams of iron. That's what we want to figure out. Okay, so our wanted units are G of Fe, grams of iron. But look at what our given units are. Right now we have moles of iron. So obviously we don't want to keep these units. We want to get rid of these units and get to grams of iron. So what do you have to do to get rid of units? You have to cancel those units out. Now you can do that using dimensional analysis. You can see it very simply by dimensional analysis, I mean kind of these little boxes here that we draw. Okay, so we have moles of iron for our given. If I want to cancel moles of iron out, I have to put it down here diagonally in this box to the right. Okay, so I put moles of iron in that bottom box. But now I have to find some units to put in the top box. Now I can actually put grams of iron here. Okay, and notice what we have. On the top box we have grams of iron, and the bottom we have moles of iron. And what is grams?
Good morning.
Okay, we're back. So we have grams over moles, and we know that that's grams per mole. Grams over moles is molar mass. Okay, so we have a molar mass that we can put in this section right here. So what are we getting the molar mass of? We are getting the molar mass of iron, grams of iron per moles of iron. Okay, so what is the molar mass of iron? Where do you find that? Well, you got to go to your periodic table and look at the number at the bottom, right? This number right there is your molar mass of iron. In this case, it's 59, rounding it, grams per mole. Grams of iron per mole of iron. Okay, so notice the 59 is attached to the grams. Okay, it's 59 grams of iron. So when I go back here to my problem, I'm going to put the 59 next to the grams. 59 grams of iron per 1 mole of iron. 59 grams of iron per mole of iron. Okay. All right. So after I've done that, I have all my units taken care of, right? We canceled out the moles of iron right here, so I'm just left with grams of iron, which is what I want. Those are the units that I want. I filled in my numbers, so now all I have to do is just multiply across. Okay, 28 times 59. So 28 times 59 equals 1,652. 1,652. 1 times 1 equals, that's pretty obvious, right? 1. So 1,652 over 1 is going to be 1,652, in this case, grams of iron. So there's my answer. So if I have 28 moles of iron, how many grams of iron is that going to be? It's going to be this much. It's going to be 1,652 grams of iron. So I hope you can see this kind of system is very similar to what we did yesterday. All we did now is we just had to flip the molar mass, so we were able to cancel out the appropriate units. Okay, so this is moles to grams of an element. Now we're going to look next at moles to grams of a molecule.